No truth, no justice, no peace. This is Black on Black Crime with Art McCoy on News Radio WTAM 1100.
Look, Browns fans, look, sports fans, we're going to talk a little sports today, a little bit. I just don't talk sports with you because I'm too intelligent. But we're going to talk just a little bit of sports today. But let me tell you something. The Browns played a pretty good game today. McCoy played a pretty good game today. Come on now. Don't beat this. He played a pretty good game. The Browns played a pretty good game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Browns have played pretty good all year. Now, they're not that heavy in the win column, but you got to admit they're not an embarrassment like the last couple years. So let's give them a chance. Let's give them a chance. All right, Browns fans, let's do that, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I don't know what I'm going to do about the inner city, because to me, the inner city is becoming like the jungle. I told y'all some time ago about when I was running that jogging trail up in Forest Hill Park, which is supposed to be the inner city, and those two, that big deer got in my jogging path and wouldn't let me pass, and I challenged him, but he wouldn't move. He kept looking at me, kept staring at me. I said, I know I ain't going to back down off this deer. And he stared at me some more, and I stared at him some more, and he stared at me some more. I stared at him some more. This is my path, dear. Get out of it. I picked up a big stick. Y'all know the story. I picked up
for competition.
You have a drive for competition. Well, Greg, my one of my producers had a drive for competition, but the only place he could fight was in the bars.
That involves jail time or usually injury. So.
No, I'm really fast. I can run away real quick.
Okay, all right. Hey, now look. Now, I forget about the jail time, but you mean to tell me in this ultimate cage battle, you ain't afraid of getting injured?
Oh, no. I mean, when you're properly prepared and training, that reduces your chance of injury. But, I mean, crazy things can happen, but it's not something you can dwell on, or you're not going to be much of a fighter.
All right. So, Brian, you're a good fighter. What's your? Are you a better stand-up fighter or wrestling fighter, punching fighter?
I like to stand up and strike. I mean, I wrestled in high school. Was an athlete growing up. Played 3 sports in high school and played football in college. But striking was one of the later things I learned as compared to my grappling. That came a little bit more natural. But I like striking much more. Okay, so Brian, you like striking, but you got this guy that likes to wrestle. And all right, all of a sudden he makes a move. He's under you. He throws you. He picks you up, slams you on the ground. He's on top of you, and he's throwing punches ferociously, and he's giving you these elbows, strong elbows all the time. Right, all of a sudden to the head. What are you going to do? How are you going to stop him getting injured? Trap his arms and submit him, or get up and bang him out.
What do you mean trap his arm and submit him?
Well, I mean, there's various submissions.
All right, now, so he's throwing an elbow. What you going to do?
Block it and capture it.
How you gonna block it and capture it? This is a 200. What's your weight class?
I fight middleweight, 185.
This is a 185 elbow coming at your face, Greg. It hit you one time, and now what are you gonna do to it? Talk to me.
Oh, I'm probably gonna either move out of the way or get knocked out with an elbow.
All right, Brian. What are you gonna do with it?
Block it, counter.
How you gonna block it?
Just cover it like you're hugging yourself, hugging your face.
Oh, okay.
Usually I don't take too many shots. I usually I'm the one delivering.
Okay, all right. So you're going to block, and then what you going to do?
You try to reverse him, get on top, and inflict damage.
Oh, okay. So how you going to reverse?
Underhooks with my feet, you know what I mean? Sweep them, reversals. Whatever it takes, or just get back up.
Oh, so really and truly, there's true technique to you, eh, Brian?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the style of ground fighting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was created with a mixture of Brazilian martial artists and Japanese martial artists to out-leverage and out-point and out-fight opponents that may be bigger than you. So it's a lot more technical than it is brute strength.
Okay. So Brian, this guy's coming at you, and you're a striker, and he's a striker, and he hits you with a hard right hand, and he dazes you. What are you going to do?
Come back with a 3-piece.
What's a 3-piece?
Any combo, any 3 strikes. You know what I mean? If you eat one, you better come back strong.
Oh, so if he hit you on the chin, strike you once, you're gonna come back. You're gonna shake that off and come back with a 3-piece.
That's the plan.
And how does that go?
Whatever, depends whatever he leaves himself open.
All right. So if you were making a noise since we ain't on TV, what would a three-piece sound like?
What's that now?
If this is radio, this ain't TV. So all right. So I come across with this hard right hand and days you, bam! How you come back with your three-piece? What it sound like? Usually
it's a dead sound. The best punches you hit are like dead.
What dead sound like? and those hurt you, eh? Them dead sounds.
Yeah, those tend to be the more solid ones rather than like a smacking sound.
Oh, okay. And that's what you like to throw?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, okay. So, Brian, I see your record is 4-2. Let's talk about your losses first. Who beat you? How'd they beat you?
I lost 2 decisions against some guys that were decent grapplers. Where I spent a little bit too much time on the ground. Where I won the fight on my feet standing, inflicted more damage, and beat them up, but they were able to wrestle me and hold me down and land some strikes on the ground. But when you let the fight go to the judge's decision, you know what I mean? It's a coin flip on whether you get it or not, or just depends on the judge's preference. So
I understand. So in your 4 wins, how'd you beat them?
All first-round finishes.
You knocked them out?
Knockout with knock somebody out with a body kick and then an uppercut.
Oh, that body kick! Oh, you're hurting me already.
See a triangle submission win. So anything I can take,
Okay, Greg, excuse me for asking. I'm not prejudiced, but are you a white guy?
No.
You got to be crazy, man. Most of the guys I see in cage boxing are white guys, suburbanites.
Mixed martial arts is one of the sports where it's progressing. You know what I mean? It's in all communities. You know what I mean? Now there's gyms. I actually train right here in Cleveland area in Independence, a strong style martial arts, which is off 6900 Granger Road, and we got a wide, diverse population of clientele. So
those suburbanites, when you get in the ring, they treat you nice?
Oh yeah, I mean I got fans.
They don't be throwing no beer on you and all that, do they?
No, I try to fight north more than south. So.
Okay. Okay. Brian, I noticed. I keep wanting to call Greg name, and I don't know why. Brian, I noticed that this mixed martial arts, this ultimate cage fighting, it's growing. It's gaining so much popularity. I see thousands and thousands of people in the audience. What's happening with it? Is it already surpassed boxing?
It hasn't been around as long as boxing, but I think so. I think more people can identify it. You know what I mean? There's an expression that was said once by somebody. There's a football, basketball, and baseball game going on, but somebody starts fighting in the stands. Everyone's going to turn and watch the fight. It's something everybody can identify with and relate to. You know what I mean? And it's a true, it's a gentleman's sport. Really, most guys are shaking hands before and after, and it's just, it's a growing sport that's kind of taken over the mainstream.
Okay, all right. Now, before I let you go, how is the pay? Are you all getting paid for all those bruises and elbows and punches you all taking, or it's just? I
mean, the pay's bigger at the larger scale. I mean, the best way I can compare it to is similar. It's like a minor league baseball system where you fight in the professionally, but in maybe the minor leagues, and you hope to get noticed by the bigger leagues, and you get usually a show purse and a win purse, and then. A lot of your finances come in through your sponsors as well, which really helps a fighter out. I'd like to mention a few of them and tell you guys a little bit about the fight too, if I can.
Go ahead. Before we got a couple minutes. Go ahead, talk to us about them.
First, let me tell you the fight is Saturday, October 23rd. It's at the Ohio Net Sports Complex in Parma, Ohio. Okay, doors are going to open at 5. Fights start at 7. There's going to be a full bar, beer, wine, liquor. So if you're not into the fights that much, you can still entertain yourself. Dan Bobish is going to be presenting it and putting it on, and you can get tickets at 216-676-9522. 4522. And then, once again, I train strong style martial arts and independence, and I just want to thank my sponsors who are helping me make this fight possible. John P. Lennon, Dom Gear, The Barn, Jose's Landing, pinkpapayaparty.com/Jewel, Applied Health Sciences, ProPress, Calcro Personal Training, Automotion 492 Deal, Quality Mold, and the Diamond Royale.
Oh man, you got a lot of good sponsors. You must be pretty good.
I do what I can. More importantly, I got great family and friends.
Okay, that's beautiful. Now, don't. When is the fight?
Saturday, October 23rd. Doors open at 5. Fight start at 7, and I'll be fighting in the main event.
Well, you know what? Somebody told me you was going to get whooped. Somebody told me you was going to get knocked out. You're the striker, but your opponent is going to knock you out. Okay, you got that music. Somebody going to knock you out, knock you out, and knock you. I put my, that's what somebody told me is going to happen to you. They're going to put you in a retirement. Now, what you say?
False. Fail.
What do you mean, tail? You sound like you're scared already. What, Brian?
No, not scared.
All right. Yeah, I put Cliff Baker in the ring with you as the greatest newsman in the whole wide world. He might not hit you with punches, but he's going to hit you with that good news talk and going to knock you out, Brian.
Yeah, maybe. I heard he's legit in what he does. I'm legit in what I do.
All right, Brian Rogers. Hey, Brian, we love you. Good luck to you. Keep on stepping up the ladder. Thank Don Myers for putting you on. Tell me one more time. We got to go. When is the fight?
Saturday, October 23rd in Parma, Ohio, at the Ohio Net Sports Complex. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at BRogerPredator.com.
Brian, somebody's going to knock you out. Bye. She makes it rain. WTAM Radio 1100, you're in there.
Greetings, Mr. Art McCoy.
Yes, Miss Controversy. What's going on?
Miss Controversy.
Oh, Lord.
Live and in living color.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, wanting to send greetings out to our beautiful black president. Ooh, President Barack Obama. It gives me chills every time I say it.
Oh, he is a handsome man. Go ahead.
Yes, he is. And you know he was down there visiting us here in Ohio.
Okay.
Gave a big speech down there at Ohio State.
Okay.
You know, wish I could have been there, couldn't make it, couldn't get through security, but that's okay. That's another story.
Okay.
All right. How you doing, Mr. McCoy?
I'm doing okay, Miss Controversy.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to look at the plain dealer today?
No, I got it right here, but I ain't looked at it yet.
You know,
Talk to me about it.
Unfortunately, as usual, you know, they put all the great stories about Obama, unless it's, something crap, they put it on the front page, but I found this back here by the obituaries.
Okay.
Where Obama has a point, where they actually acknowledge he had a point. Isn't that something?
Yes.
You know, they knock against him at every turn.
Okay.
They try to go against him at every opportunity they get.
Amen.
Okay. They try to put him down, say he crazy, whatever they try to say. But back here by the obituaries, I find a very interesting article that they even couldn't ignore.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, the title of the article is Obama has a point on ad funding, but his evidence is lacking.
Okay.
Okay, now this whole article and what I want to talk to you about, Mr. McCoy, is where even our great president, Mr. Barack Obama, has noticed that a lot of these Republican ads are being funded by foreign companies.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you hear what I just said?
No, you didn't say that, sister.
See, let me explain this to you. Even our great president recognizes that even the foreigners do not want the Senate, our politicians, to be Republican.
Oh,
okay?
my goodness.
So even Barack Obama has noticed that some of these ads, these are multi-million-dollar ads. Have you seen some of these ads on TV?
Yes, I have.
McCoy, they're incredible.
Yes, they are.
They get the best actors, the best actresses.
Yeah.
They got people on TV saying stuff like, he just didn't get the job done. Since when have we gone this far? Miss McCoy?
Yes, Miss Controversy.
Okay, even Barack Obama has said that he has been repeatedly warned that foreign money may be bankrolling many of the attack ads run against the Democrats.
Oh, my goodness.
And guess who he found out might be doing it?
Who?
The United States Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I read that too.
What?
Did you read this?
I read that too. Yeah.
I didn't read it. Yo, keep me informed.
Okay, let me tell you something. Not only is our president a well-informed, brilliant individual, okay? This is slight because, Miss Controversy loved that he black. But I'm telling you, this man knows what's happening. He has brilliant people around him, and he knows what's going on. These foreign markets, once they control our government, which they are attempting to do, by controlling the minds of the United States population, by crap ads on TV, because people in America now are not smart enough to believe anything unless they see it on TV.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh.
They don't believe
You
it.
about to get somebody in trouble. Go ahead.
They don't believe it unless they see it on TV.
Oh, my goodness.
So when they got people on TV telling them who they should vote for, telling them who they should believe in, okay? This is being funded by our own U.S. Commerce. And do you know why the U.S. Commerce is supporting it?
Why?
Because they have money at stake.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't Americans have jobs? Why? Because they've all been sent overseas to foreign markets, okay? That's why. Our president recognizes this. The U.S. government, all right, has become so corrupt. Our president can't come in here and get it right till he started at the beginning. He got to get rid of everything. So Ms. Controversy has called in today.
Okay, make it quick. Come on.
To call upon all able-bodied Americans. If you're not dead, get out there and vote.
Uh-oh.
Get out there and show and make a difference. This is your God-given right.
Uh-oh. Vote. I hear you. Amen, sister.
If we have to go out there and march, just because Obama not running, don't think this election don't make a difference.
All right.
We cannot let the Republicans take over this country.
All right. Wound it up, sister.
We cannot let the Republicans take over our communities.
All right. You got 30 seconds, sister. Wound it down.
Everybody get out there and vote and make a difference in this world. And support our beautiful President, Barack Obama. This has been Miss Controversy. Good night, Mr. McCoy.
Oh, Lord, you're going to get banned again.
All right. Good night, sir.
Wow, that was deep, right?
Good night, sir.
Oh! Greg is so good, it makes me, he can't stand this.
Hey, you know what? I got to say something very quickly. I was listening to you talk to Brian the Striker, right?
Yeah.
Now, maybe it's just me, but if I'm doing MMA, how come nobody got a sponsor for Band-Aid?
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. You know, I mean.
Well, they get cut when they need to Band-Aids.
That's what I'm saying. When you want to have Band-Aid as your sponsor?
That's awesome.
Maybe it's just me. I haven't been here in a while, but maybe it's just me.
That's all right. Jay Lewis, we're glad to have you in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Paul from Lorraine has been holding a long time. Let's get him real quick.
Can we talk to him quickly?
Yeah.
Paul, talk to us on Art McCoy Show.
Yes, sir. I like to. It stirs me a little bit that I've been hearing that the young kids been harassed in the different towns of the Cuyahoga Falls. A kid was out collecting money for his school. Policemen are putting guns on him, and it's just 5 episodes that this has happened. And I'm gonna tell you something. It really hurts me because a ball player or athlete have left town that people are getting harassed for this little thing, for things like this. And I'm gonna say one thing to this, and I'm gonna let you go. I have watched in my lifetime. I watched a black Christian called Martin Luther King give up his life. I watched a Muslim, Muhammad Ali, give up his title to make sure it's right, that we would get a fair chance. Now, I would like to remind people for one thing. Can you tell me that what flag that allowed a race of people for 300 years to be transferred to a country and be made slaves out of? Can you tell me this? What country that allowed Japanese Americans to be in a concentration camp? So I'm getting tired of people trying to throw Islam and what you call and Hitler. Hitler and Islam is not the cruelest people. The Americans, we need to understand that for black people, we need to stick up. For what Islam and Hitler did, they haven't been.
Well, be careful now. Be careful with Hitler. Be careful with Hitler. Be careful with Hitler. All right. I'm with you. I'm following you close now. But be careful with Hitler. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something, brothers.
All right.
Cruelty is cruelty. What Hitler did, the people are gone. But when you permanently harm a people that they're called the N-word for the rest of their life because they do not have an origin to go back to, they don't know what their origin is, and they do not know how to work together. We do not have nothing on the street. You're getting satisfied because you can talk on the radio for a few minutes. That's why they call us the N-word. When you ride down these streets in here, you don't have nowhere to go to. But what I'm just saying,
Paul, I love you being on fire. All I said was be careful about Hitler. You understand? That's all I said. Everything else is right on target, but be careful about Hitler, okay?
You left Carolina years ago, man. You ought not to be scared now. Now, I'm going to tell you something, too. Here we are. I'm going to tell you how serious it is. I'm going to let it go right here.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you how serious it is. We got black farmers. You're a Southern boy. We got black farmers that have won their court series and couldn't get their money. Now we got people that are getting $1 million. These councilmen and senators get $1 million to study ants. And something. Now this is where you're going to be a real serious advocate of people. You need to step up and stop getting bought off with $3 or $4 on the radio, and we can talk about some serious things.
Paul.
Yes, I'm here.
Paul, now I hear you talking and you hear me talking.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, beyond talking on the radio, because I agree with most of the things you've said, but I say be careful with that Hitler thing, because I don't play that. But wait a minute, Paul, I give you plenty of chance. I want to ask you one question. Paul, after we talk, can we meet somewhere, and will you have the same fire? Will you come to Black on Black organization committee? Will you have the same fire, or will you only have this fire on the radio? Because I don't remember seeing you, Paul, on any of the lines that I've been on, whether it's been police brutality, whether it's been saving the children, whether it's been working for education. I don't remember seeing you, Paul. So I'm just asking you one question, Paul. You say the fire that I have on the radio is the fire that you have on the radio. Can I see it in the street, Paul?
I'm gonna tell you.
Wait a minute, Paul.
Yes or no?
Wait, can I see it in the street, Paul? Wait a minute, Paul. Wait a minute. Can I see it in the street? Because I never remember seeing you, Paul, in the street. So is you just talking on the radio? Or are you gonna join me in the street? Because I'm a man of action, and I'm gonna show you what I do in the street. You understand? I can't listen. I'm not going to sit here and try to brow bush every issue on the radio. You understand? We do important issues, and we have fun. But I tell you, when I'm in the street, I'm serious about my business. Paul, why I haven't never saw you out there?
I'm not looking for photos.
Well, what are you, Paul? Paul, what are you looking for then, Paul? Paul, what are you looking for, Paul? See, let me tell you something, Paul. I listen to you clearly, but when I make a challenge to you, you understand, you're going to make me think that you are all mouth and no talk, because I'm on the line. And next time I'm on the line, Paul, you come up to me and say, I'm Paul, and I want to come on the line. Let's get off this line. Don't talk to me like that. Paul, if you want to come on the line and fight with me. But don't give me all this rhetoric, and you sound good. You sound good, and you sound like you was about action. But in the long run, when I dissected you, you was about talk. Just like you criticize everybody else about. We'll be right back. Long time ago, instead of poor, I'd have been a rich man like Mike Trevisano a long time ago instead of being poor. Let me tell you something. I won't sell my people out, and I won't sell my community out for a few pieces of silver and a few pieces of gold. I'm not going to be a Judas. I'm not going to be a Judas. I'm not going to be a sellout. And I'm not just going to talk the talk and sound good on the radio and then don't go out into the field and do my work. I know I'm good on the radio, but this ain't where I'm really good at. Check me out in the community and you'll see where I'm really good at. No, I'm not for sale. I'm not for sale. And I'll tell you something right now. Most of you all are for sale. Most of you all will sell your community out for a few pieces of silver and a few pieces of gold. That goes for activists too. That goes for politicians too. That goes for councilmen too. That goes for preachers too. You'll sell yourself out for a few pieces of silver and a few pieces of gold. You'll sell yourself out to eat steak at the table and feed your people crumbs. That's why Cleveland is number 2 or number 1 poverty city. Because you'll be sold for a few pieces of silver or a few pieces of gold. Coach Ginn, where's he at? Coach Ginn.
It's got to be him right here.
Coach Ginn, punch him up. Coach Ginn.
Oh, did you call Ted Ginn?
Yes, I did. I thought you was Coach Ginn.
We just lost him. I'll call him right back.
Call him right back.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. That was John Myers, one of my outside producers, looking for Coach Ginn. Maybe we better get him. Let's wait till 9 o'clock and get him then. Want to wait till 9 o'clock? Tell him we'll call him back He's a very busy man, very busy coach. We'll call him back after the news so he don't have to stay on hold because we do definitely want to talk to the greatest coach in the whole wide world, Coach Ginn. We got to talk to him tonight. All right? All right, we got Greg talking to him. Let's
go to phone lines.
Greg, is that okay? That's okay. All right. Yes, go to the phone line.
Let's go to Tanya.
Hi, this is Tanya. I'm calling from Bedford Heights. I'm one of the suburbanites that you always talk about, Mr. McCoy. I'm one of the suburbanites that you always scream and holler about, Mr. McCoy. But let me tell you this. All of us we didn't start out as suburbanites. What we did was we saved our money, and we wanted better school systems for our children. So we got it together, and we moved out to the suburbs. So when you say suburbanites, it really, really bothers me, Mr. McCoy.
Well, I tell you what. What bothers me is that big bird. Is that big bird that no one has told me about? This monster bird that I saw on my street eating a cockers, and no one has told me about him. I guess y'all don't have them in the suburbs. I guess you don't have them in the suburbs. Look, you know what? You suburbanites make me sick. Hang up, Jay Lewis. You suburbanites make me sick. You suburbanites make me sick. Come on, give me another. For Officer Larry, who is that?
Officer Larry, you're on the air with Art
Yeah,
McCoy.
you suburbanites make me sick sometime.
Good evening, Art. How you doing?
Praise the Lord, Officer Larry.
Yeah, I just got off duty at Shaker Square, and I turned on your show a little bit late, so I don't know if you heard, but there was another young man gunned down last night waiting for a bus at Shaker Square. It'll probably hit the news tonight or tomorrow morning.
Wait a minute, gunned down waiting on the bus at Shaker Square?
Yeah, he was just waiting for a bus, and he got robbed, and just for a wallet and a watch. They shot him 4 times in the head. So it'll probably be all over the news tonight or tomorrow, but I was doing my security detail there at Shaker Square. It was right outside Dave's grocery store.
Officer Larry, is crime rising on Shaker Square, or is this an isolated incident?
Well, I think it's isolated. I mean, there was several times this summer that there was crime. You know, inside the theater, you know that one. And you know where that guy and girl beat those people during the movie.
That was a senseless one there with in that movie thing. I still can't believe that. That was the most stupid crime I ever heard of. One of the most stupid crimes I've heard of. But Officer Larry.
Yes.
Do you know how old this young man was?
He was 23.
He's 23.
Yeah.
And he got gunned down on Shaker Square.
Right. I don't know his name, and like I said, it'll be on the news. His family was out there putting up a memorial for him, so you'll hear about it. I just thought you should know. Just another senseless crime.
Oh, Officer Larry, I thank you so much for your information. Cliff Bakley probably have that already, or he will be having that. Cliff, hold on, but bring Cliff Bakley in. Cliff Bakley? You're talking to Officer Larry. He does security up around Shaker Square, and he's reporting that a young man was gunned down. What'd you say, Officer Larry?
He was gunned down last night at 12:40.
12:40.
Right there at the bus station. He was waiting for the 48 bus, which unfortunately wasn't running that night, so he was waiting for a bus that was never going to come.
Oh, my Lord.
We do know about Orland.
Yeah, that was it then.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Officer Larry. You see, our news reporter, Cliff Bakley, is right on it, and thank you for your support, and you keep listening, okay?
All right, he's off now.
Individuals I know in this town is my coach, the greatest coach in the whole wide world, the greatest coach in Ohio, and the greatest coach in Cleveland. And I know we got some great coaches out there, and I respect each and every one of them to the utmost. And I know you're listening right now. Former Coach Hines from Shaw, and all of you all are listening. And you all are great coaches, but the great coach of mine, the greatest coach that I know, lives in Cleveland, Ohio, and his name is Coach Ginn. he coaches for Glenville. But more than coach for Glenville, this man heads Ginn Academy, a builder of men, a builder of young black men, a builder of men, period. Anybody say anything about Coach Ginn, integrity or anything else, got a problem with me. Coach Ginn, let's talk football. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing, Art?
All right, Coach Ginn, Glenville is number one, ranking. I know you don't. All you do is go game by game. You say, well, that's okay there, but we got a game this. I know you already. We got a game this week. And who are you playing this week?
I think we're playing John Hay.
You playing John Hay?
Yep.
Well, the way you've been playing so far, Coach Ginn, you all have been dominating. You all have really been dominating, and it's great to see you staying on top and being on top of your game. So how's it been going, Coach Ginn?
We're fortunate to be in a pretty good position. Everything's been going pretty good. Just continue to work every week and every day to try to put our kids in a position to be successful.
Okay, all right. So you play John Hay coming up, and then you only have one more game to play, Coach Ginn?
Yes. Then we play John Marshall, and then we start the playoff run.
Okay. So we're not looking ahead or anything. You're getting. I know how you coach. You're getting your team ready for John Hay, not looking past them. And after you get past them, then you'll look at John Marshall, and then you'll move on from there. That's how you prepare your team. That's what I love about you, Coach Ginn. I'm so sorry that my knees gave out this year, and I ain't been able to run around Patrick Henry track. I know old coach like you talking about, well, you can't run, but you can walk.
That's right.
I know, man. That's why, hey, you can't run, but you can walk.
That's right.
You understand?
That's
Why
right.
ain't so you walking? You understand? I'll be walking soon, Coach Ginn. But so you're looking pretty good, Coach Ginn. I know you had a heck of a run last year, and boy, you should have won it all. But that's yesterday. We ain't gonna talk about yesterday, man. And I know how man, you was coaching. You was coaching. I saw you coaching, man. So we just hope to have the same kind of run that we had last year. What do you think about that Solem team?
Well, I think they're a very good team. Well coached. We played them last year for the regional championship. They're a very well coached team, and they're a great team. You have to be prepared when you play Solon, because they're a good team.
Okay, all right. So your coaching is you prepare for all teams, don't you?
Oh, no question. It's football. You never know who's the best team for that day. It all depends on who comes out and do the things they need to do and stay fundamentally sound and not make mistakes and execute on both sides of the ball and play tough defense and great special teams. You got a chance to win.
And Coach Ginn, beyond your football team and your football players, you're really more than football. You're molding men, aren't you?
Oh, no question. That's what it's all about. Football is just a vehicle that we use to keep school in their life, to keep them keep you in their lives, and football is just a vehicle that we use. That's what they're attracted by the game of football, but that's not what it's all about. It's all about raising them to be great men and great citizens, and teaching them how to navigate their way through this world. Hopefully, to be a great man and a great father and a great person. That's it.
And Coach Ginn, I know that you have coached hundreds and hundreds of young men, and you have coached young men to great success, and you those that might have not made the pros went on to be great individuals, period. And once in a while, when you coach hundreds and hundreds of men, just like in life, sometime one or two of them are going to fall under the cracks on it.
No question. I coach a lot of kids, but I think the great ones are the ones that you don't know anything about. the ones that you know about. So many children that have been successful in their own way. We got lawyers, we got engineers, doctors, and got a kid that just graduated from West Point that's representing, getting ready to represent the United States in boxing.
Okay.
So it's a lot of kids that you don't know about, and those are the success stories that need to be told, not the ones that you know.
Yes, so in other words, all these success stories, and I know there are many, and we could go on and on about them, but once in a while, one fall through the crack or two fall through the crack in hundreds and hundreds, and that's the way life is. But Coach Ginn, what I want to say to you, and if anybody mess with Coach Ginn, they're messing with Black on Black and messing with us, is because I know that when those that do fall through the crack, maybe they have to go through the criminal justice system, or maybe they wound up dead. But I know I know how you feel. I know how your heart is about losing those young men. I saw you out in the field with us. I saw you at vigils. I saw you at these places, and I saw you cry.
Yeah.
So you care about them all, those that fell through the crack and those that made it in success, man. And that's why I will always admire you and respect you. And I don't care what nobody say. And all coaches are good, but to me, you're the greatest coach in the whole wide world. And I can't wait. I can't wait for this movie to be made. I just can't wait because it's going to be phenomenal. Now, Coach, we're going to get away from the coaching a little bit because you got a great academy. How's it going up there? How's the school going?
Well, we got an all-male academy, the only one in the state of Ohio, high school. And we it's the same thing. We trying to keep school in their life and just to have an opportunity to work with the kids every day and be a father and a mentor to them and give them an opportunity to reach their full potential. Because without education, we really don't have any hope out here for our young men.
That's true.
Yes, sir. You wanted to say something, Jay Lewis?
Yeah, I have the question to ask you. How's the participation from the students' parents? For the school, because I noticed that it seems like some schools don't have that power, that participation from the parents when it comes to volunteering or going the extra mile. How's it for you?
Yeah, well, it's not as good as it could be. A lot of times, we have to take that role, and we need better participation from parents. But we can't use it as an excuse. We have to be the parent, and we have to be the one that be the constant reminder for the kids to help them make it through this world. But the parents need to be more involved with their kids.
That's so true.
Okay, Coach, one last question before I let you go, and then you can make any comment that you might want to make. But one last question. How's your son doing? How's Junior?
Well, he's still on the team, so he's doing well. He played today. I watched him on TV. He didn't do too bad, but still got his job, so he's hanging in there.
He's hanging in there.
Yep.
Good. I know that's something else. You're watching him play, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, Coach, is there anything you want to say? You're a very busy man, and I appreciate you taking our phone call. At the utmost respect to you. Is there any final words you want to say before I let you go?
No, I just appreciate you calling me just to have a few words, and then to support your radio station. It's an honor for me to be on. It's an honor for me to see the things that you're doing. Just to be a part of it, that's an honor. Anytime I can help in any type of way when you're out here doing this fight or trying to help our people, that's what it's all about. It's all about our community, our city, and our state, and that's what I do for a living.
Thank you so much, Coach Ginn. We appreciate you, okay?
Okay.
God bless you. Tell the wife I said hello.
I will.
All right.
I will.
That's a nice guy right there.
We still on? We still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the phone line now.
All right.
Anywhere. I don't care. We got thousands of callers.
Let's go to Anthony. Let's talk to Anthony. You're on the air with Art McCoy.
How you doing, Art?
Anthony, talk to me.
Yeah, I was calling about that corruption was going on in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
And what I don't understand and everything is these guys supposed to stole all this money, and they supposed to did all this big corruption. Why is they still walking the streets? You know, I know a person that was locked up because of his disability, right? And they threw him right in jail. You know, could you answer a question like that?
You know what? I want to. I want to break this down. You know what I'm going to do? I've been putting this off too long. Next week.
We need to.
Next week, I'm going to talk strictly about corruption. This whole corruption. I'm going to break this whole thing down, and I'm going to blow some minds. But I'm going to break this whole corruption thing down because they always say I'm corrupt and call me a criminal. So it's time for me to break this whole thing down. I'm not going to do it this week, but listen, next week we're going to use the whole program to break this whole corruption thing down, and we're going to even break down why Mike Trevisano and Bob France don't talk about it as much as they would if it was more blacks that was participating in the corruption. We'll break all of it down. I'm not going to leave no stone unturned and no page change. So that's what we'll talk about next week. Okay, so you stay tuned. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Take care.
Now, more Black on Black Crime with Art McCoy on WTAM 1100.
Give us a call, 216-578-1100, 216-578-1111, or toll free, 1-888-723-WTAM. Join the revolution. Log on to Facebook.com and find out what Art McCoy is up to. That's right. You can find out his thoughts all on Facebook. And don't forget, follow him on Twitter when you go Twitter/on-Black-Crime. And next week, coming back once again, is Hood versus Suburb Spelling Bee. Now, if you want to be a part of it, next week, call the show next week. I need one person from the hood. I need one person from the suburbs. And we're going to find out who's smarter. Is it somebody from the suburbs or somebody from the hood? That's coming up soon. But right now, you know who's up right now? The one and only, the baddest newsman in Cleveland. He's standing by, Cliff Bakley, right here with the news on WTAM 1100. We'll be right back.
Oh, yes. We're going to go right to the phone line.
Mr. Controversy.
Yeah, this is Mr. Controversy.
Hello.
Mr.
Hello.
Controversy?
Yes, Mr. McCoy.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm telling you, sir, first of all, I think you should be on national radio.
That's controversy. That's controversial, no doubt about it. Go ahead.
With the information that's talked on your show, everybody needs to hear this. About what Miss Controversy was talking about, our jobs were taken away from us. America never lost one job. They were taken. They were taken and given to other countries to help them to be better than us. And that's treason. Look up the word treason. Anything you do that will hurt your own country is treason. And who's responsible? The corporate heads. Who okayed it? The politicians. Everybody want to blame Barack Obama. He wasn't even born when this started.
NAFTA and all that took all our jobs. That's what you're saying? Shipped them overseas.
They took them overseas and helped them to become better countries than we are. And then they get these so-called, people who think they know everything, big economists who's telling us what our problem is. They said, first of all, they said our problem was housing, right? But that's not the problem. The problem is jobs. When you don't have jobs, who can pay taxes? Nobody, because nobody's working.
That's right.
So, therefore, you're going to lose your houses. So that's what happened. You took the job, which equals lost houses, which houses going into foreclosure. When the house go into foreclosure, the banks got to take the houses when banks are not in the housing business, so therefore they're stuck with houses. So the banks are going to go bad. That equals a bad economy. Anybody that did that and those responsible for it, the politicians and the corporate heads who are responsible for this, they should be locked up in jail because they have committed treason against this nation.
Oh, Mr. Controversy, I hear you. You're strong as Miss Controversy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your phone call, brother.
We got to go.
Nobody talks about it.
Thank you. You're going to talk about it, Mr. Controversy. Lee from Cleveland, talk to me.
Yeah, Art. What I wanted to say was in relation to what Miss Controversy was saying.
Oh, Lord, that woman done started something. Go ahead.
First of all, I hate to disappoint a lot of Barack Obama fans. Obama is not a decent person. He may be a handsome person. He may be suave in the way he carries himself, but he's not a decent human being. For one thing, what's unique about black people, we're the only group that supports genocide and genocide of our own people. I'll give you a name, Marty Ruddick. He's the abortionist over on Shaker Boulevard. Do you know he brags he's killed over 200,000 babies? Over 200,000. And a lot of our people...
Wait a minute, he bragged to who? Now, come on, this is allegedly. You put a man's name out there. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about the clinic, and I haven't heard about it. Now put allegedly with this when you continue to, your conversation, because who did he brag about it to? You?
No, he bragged about it to one of my associates.
Well, then is that the only person he bragged about it to?
He doesn't hide it.
Wait a minute. I haven't heard it. Who else have heard it? In other words, it's got to be allegedly, man.
I didn't hear
you understand? You putting a personal attack on someone and there's nothing wrong with personal attack, but I don't know nothing about it. So I'm not going to amen it if I don't know nothing about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. Now you started on Barack Obama saying that he wasn't a decent man. Let's talk about him. Well, I know about Barack Obama. I don't know about this other guy you talking about.
Barack Obama supports abortion. If you come out to the clinic with us sometime, you'll see that the vast majority of women going in there to murder their babies are black women.
Okay, so Barack Obama, you saw him there?
He is the one that helps to make...
I'm asking you a question. Did you see him there?
Yeah, do I see him there in spirit? Yes, I do. I see him there in spirit.
Okay, so your whole issue is about abortion.
No.
What else makes Barack Obama not a decent man?
If you want to condense it, my whole issue is anyone who disagrees with the King James Bible and purports to support a philosophy in contradiction of the King James Bible, and then has the pure unmitigated audacity to call themselves a Christian. They're no more Christian than a garbage can is. They're no more Christian than that asphalt in front of your radio station is.
Well, hold on. I mean, you got to understand there's different variations of the Bible itself. So, you making that kind of statement, you really, putting yourself out there as a target on that. I take offense to that. I mean, there's different variations of the Bible itself.
Okay.
You're talking about the King James Version.
Right. And now you tell me which version condones killing babies.
I'm saying, you're not understanding what I'm saying. You're saying the King James. There are different variations of the Bible. And then if you really want to talk, then you got to talk about the Quran. Then you got to talk about other ones. Lee, that's not, you're not making no points with that one, Chief.
I'm making a
You're not making points with that one.
You're
not making points with that, Lee. Lee, you're not making points with that, man.
Go ahead, Art.
J. Lewis, what you don't understand is Lee considers himself a true, pure Christian.
Okay.
You're not.
I'm not. Okay, I'm not.
Barack Obama isn't.
Is not, because he's in spirit.
I'm not.
No. You're not either.
Okay,
I didn't see him there at the clinic.
Yeah,
wait a minute. Are you saying both of you support abortion?
I didn't say that.
I'm saying
I'm
that.
not saying that. You're asking me?
But Lee, I see your point. Absolutely. He's not talking to you. He's talking to pure Christians.
I see, but I'm just saying that statement he's making. He's just saying off of one. He's saying one variation of the Bible, the King James.
Okay, but wait a minute.
But
wait a minute. I'm asking you.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
Jay, you cannot. You can
argue
debate
with
this all you want.
I can't argue because he's pure.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So we can't go any further.
You still haven't answered my question.
You can't.
You haven't answered mine, but that's all right though.
No, yes, I do. What question did you ask me?
Lee,
what question did you ask?
You're not making any point with this. Like, look, we can.
Wait a minute. What was your question? Wait a minute, Lee. What was your question?
What was your question, Lee?
My question is, and still is, do either one of you support abortion, the murder of an innocent baby in the womb? Either one of you?
I'm gonna tell you flat out, I don't. I don't support it. I think that's my personal opinion. You know?
Personal opinion.
That's my no. Listen, that's my opinion. That's where I feel. I can't speak for Art or anybody else out there listening. Okay. But wait a minute. What I'm saying is, but you being so pure, my thing is, what are you doing about it?
Oh, I spent time in front of the clinics, 35 degrees below zero, 90 degrees when it's hot, and, you're baking out there.
Did you talk to Did you talk to Barack Obama about this?
Did I talk to Barack Obama?
Yeah.
As long as Obama and his cronies can make money, because abortion is $1 billion business. Let me finish.
Listen, Lee.
Are you going to let me finish?
Lee, no, I'm not, Lee, because the reason I'm not going to let you finish, Lee, is because your belief is your belief, and I respect it.
Yes,
I respect it, Lee. And my belief is my belief, and Jay Lewis' belief is his belief.
That's it.
And because you are the one of the few pure Christians, no one's going to change you, and you're going to always condemn us. So there's no use to having this conversation. God bless you. Let's go to another phone call.
You didn't let me
Let's
finish.
go. I'm not going to let you
Bye-bye,
finish, Blue. I can't. I'm not going to sit all evening to talk about.
Buddy, you're on the air with Art McCoy. Hi, buddy.
Buddy went to sleep. Let's go to Kilroy.
Bye-bye.
Let's go to Brother Kilroy.
I'm sorry, Bill. I'll hit Bill. Bill?
Yeah, hey, how you doing, boys?
Hey, what's up?
Now listen.
Wait a minute, Bill. What'd you say, Bill? What'd you say? What'd you say, Bill?
We're all boys.
Wait a minute. You said, huh?
We're all boys.
No, we're not boys. Bill. Next time you call back, at least call me a man, because I'm older than you is. Go to Sheriff Kilroy.
Kilroy, you're on the air with Art McCoy. Please don't call us boys.
How are you doing this fine evening?
All right, Brother Kilroy.
All right, I want to make this quick.
See, I hear real good. I listen real good. Y'all don't believe that, but I listen real good. Go ahead.
What I'm hearing is there was no question. It's statements. So people got to be careful and call it what it is. If they want to make statements, they can make bold statements, and that's all right. I wanted to definitely call and say that last week's event that I went to for fellow activists, Brother Kahar from the New Panther Party, was beautiful to me. I was able to ease in the East Cleveland, ease out, and enjoy the fact that you had people from different colors, different races, meeting alongside members who were black nationalists. You had Muslims. You also had Christians, and you had other activists who get out there and do the same thing and join together in support of someone who had just lost their wife. And I want to correlate that to one of the earlier people who had called in. It's real easy to get out there and talk and say, well, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do this for film. I don't want to do this, that, and other. But the thing is, get up off of your behinds and do something yourself. You don't have to be on film and on camera to do it.
Speak on it, please.
But the thing is, the ones who are on film and on camera, like I end up sometimes, are the ones who get out there and are willing to get out there and support different families who have had tragedies. I mean, you had the young man who was slain at Earth nightclub. Yeah. He was killed because he was intervening in a fight to break it up. That's number one. And then number two, you're going to have somebody support another family in a senseless murder of somebody who was robbed, heading home. And it's an unfortunate thing, but it's things like that that bring people like myself out there to try to make some sense of what's wrong, support each other, and let other people know that, especially young people and others, you don't have to be a part of this, and you don't have to take parts in vicious assault. So if somebody's going to talk and criticize, that goes in one ear and outside the other ear, because no matter what race you are, no matter who you are, you definitely have to get out there and do the work, and don't expect everybody else to do your job in bringing up your community when you could do it yourself.
Thanks for your phone call, Brother Kilroy. We love you. We're going to take a break. Outside of the club. Now just take, for instance, again, the Earth nightclub. Outside the club. You understand? 99% of the people that go to the clubs want to go party, have fun, drink, meet females, meet males, dance, and go home. But there's that 1% that always want to cause ruckus outside the club, and somebody get killed. Now, listen, I've been to, this year alone, over on Harvard, a young man got killed outside the club. In Euclid, where it used to be the Charter House, I can't think of that bar right now. We've been a visual at that. Young man got killed at the club, outside the club. Some years ago in the Flats, young man got killed outside the club. You name it. I can name you at least 5 incidents right now where people have got killed outside the club. And this don't only extend to men. I've been to a few visuals where on St. Clair, on like 40th or something in St. Clair, at this bar, a young lady was outside and the fools got to shooting and kill her. So I'm going to do this stat. I don't have time to do it now, but I'm going to do this stat. And I'm going to tell you right now that outside the club is some of the most dangerous places for partiers outside the club. And it's something that we need to address and something that we need to deal with. Also, I want to deal with the fact that Huron Road Hospital in East Cleveland, they're shutting down the trauma center. And this was the major trauma center in that area, man. You talk about trauma. I don't think they should be shutting that center down. Now, I remember when they tried to close Huron Road Hospital down before, a late Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones put her high heel shoes on and kicked to say, you ain't gonna close it down like that. Now that late Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones, she wield power in this city. And when she said something, it didn't happen. But I don't think these politicians, black politicians in this town now, really, they're jockeying for power, but I don't think they really got no power. Because if they got power, I want to see them step up like Stephanie Tubbs Jones did and say, hey, Cleveland Clinic, we love you. We know you're employing thousands and thousands, but we don't think it's wise for you to close Huron Road Hospital. Now, you'll hear Mayor Frank Jackson, you'll hear Marshall Fudge, you'll hear them jockeying for position, but I bet you none of them don't come out with a real position about it. So those are two things that we really need to talk about. Now, the third thing I want to talk about to get off this harsh issue is the fact that I don't think it's fair for Mike Trevisano or anybody else to put LeBron James' mother in the mix when it comes to dealing with LeBron James. In other words, I heard Mike Trevisano go lower than a snake's belly this week when he started talking about LeBron James' mama dating rumor. I think that's low down and dirty, and I don't think it's fair. You understand? Now, fair game is fair game. But when you start messing with people's mama, that's not fair game to me. And I don't like it. You understand? I come into the studio, I see LeBron James' bobblehead broke off his neck. That's okay. You understand? A little stuff like that is fine. But when it comes to talking about Gloria, the mother that raised a great son, a single mom that was able to take her son to great heights as a millionaire and to stand him tall up in the community, I don't think she's fair game. Whoever she dated or whatever, that's not nobody's business. And I think it's low of Mike Trevisano to stoop this low. He can hate on LeBron James all he wants. But when he messed with Gloria, LeBron James' mother, who raised a fine young man, is off the cuff and it's wrong. And I tell you what, Jay Lewis,
yes, sir.
You know how we feel about this LeBron James thing. They done took this mess too far.
Way too far.
Way too far.
Don't mess with the mama.
Don't mess with the mama, man. You know when you mess with somebody's mama, that was a fighting word.
Uh-oh.
You don't mess with nobody's mama.
Time.
You understand?
Right.
You don't mess with nobody's mama. That's unfair. Turn that up, son, before I really get upset here.
I feel like a mama joke right now.
Oh my goodness! No, it ain't time for no. Mama
no, we
joke
can't
right
do that
now.
one. All right,
we can't do it.
All
and
right.
look, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
As I watch baseball here, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I see Sabathia pitching. I see Cliff Lee pitching. I see the Phillies manager pitching.
Charlie Manuel.
I see all this Cleveland stuff, and I'm hurt. But I'm not so hurt that I'm going to condemn things like LeBron James. Hey, I love Cleveland. Let's go. I'll see you next week. Jay, on behalf of Jay Lewis.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of Greg. On behalf of Tim, the greatest phone screen in the whole wide world. We love you all. Cliff Bakley, you look like Cleveland.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
See you next week. Right, Jay Lewis?
You got it. See you next week. Hood versus Suburbs, Spelling Bee next week here on Art McCoy Show.